The agent who fought you in Antarctica. They must be testing out Kryptonian technology on these people and then using whatever works on their soldiers.
First of all, I'm loving season 2. At some point, I'm probably going to break the screener website because I've been rewatching it so many times. I want to get to one of the big new mysteries of the season, which is Supergirl, of course. How does she fit into this universe? You know, from everything we've seen of her before, what are you guys bringing to her in this incarnation?
I don't know the words. Yeah. I don't think we can tell you anything.
She's present.
I think the vaguest thing we can say is, like every character, we looked at her core and then went, okay, how's a way nobody's ever seen her before? Like, so she's still the core person she's always been, but there's some twists in her story and some twists of how we're presenting her. And that's all I'll say.
Any mentions of who maybe is voicing her? Because that's something we're dying to find out.
Oh yeah, that's Kiana.
Kiana Madeira.
Yeah,
and
Kiana.
She's
Kiana
fantastic.
Madeira.
Yeah,
who's fantastic. She's been on Fear Street and a few other things, and she brings an incredible amount of charm to the character.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the other thing we can say about Kara is that Clark and Kara classically have different relationships to Krypton, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
I have to ask because I wasn't prepared for, I don't want to spoil too much, but I need to ask, whose idea was it in the writer's room to make Jor-El so sassy? Because I've never heard him so
so sassy.
No, that's what he is. That's what he is. I kid you not.
Sassy dad.
That's M. Willis's episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say M. Willis is one of our write-ins. Both she made him sassy, and also once we got into the recording booth, Jason Monarca, who voices him, really put some sass into that voice. Like, okay, you're kind of like raising your son. Oh, I've got it. And then you're like the snarkiest Jor-El we've ever seen.
And it was really unexpected because he had so much gravitas in season 1, and then he just pulled it right out.
Yeah.
What can you say about again? I know you can't spoil too much, but what can you say about because we got a tease of Brainiac last season. Clearly, Zod is in here somewhere. So what? Give me some nuggets. Give me some nuggets of what we can expect from these two.
Krypton is more complex than Clark decided it was at the end of, or the middle, I guess, of season 1, and Brainiac is going to enlighten him a whole bunch about that.
Brainiac's going to teach him the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Brainiac is incredibly performed by, I believe this is announced, right? Because he's in episode 10. He's in the last one. Yeah. Michael Emerson is Brainiac. Michael Emerson's an incredible actor, and we tried to write him a Brainiac worthy of his talents. Yeah. He does an unbelievable job, and we just really tried to keep up.
Yeah, that voice with Brainiac dialogue, that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes last season was when we got to really take a little peek into the multiverse with the League of Lois Lanes and really kind of paid homage to a lot of different Superman eras. Is there any chance we have a similar episode like that this season where we get to kind of see these characters look at other eras of Superman?
In a way.
Nothing that yeah.
Yeah, there's a way in which Clark and Lois get a look at another version of Superman. But it's distinct from season 1. So I guess the answer is we're gonna look at other possible outcomes, and other takes on Superman, but not in the way that we did in season 1.
And also because I asked the casters as well, but if you could have other Superman actors, Superman, Jimmy, or Lois actors come on, again, whether they will play as their own characters in animation form or something else, are there anyone that you're dreaming to get on if you had the power to just compel them to show up?
I mean, honestly, I think these guys know Terry Hatcher. Bringing Terry Hatcher, there was truly a moment, and this was back in season 1, where we're like, could we get Terry Hatcher to be Vicky Vale? Could we do that? And we're like, we cannot. They're expensive, but yeah, I would say Terry Hatcher, and then I love the Brandon Routh performance of Superman.
Honestly, I would love to get anybody from S-Taz. I would love to look into the S-Taz universe and get anybody to show up. Those would be my picks. And or nah. Yeah, that's it.
My answer is stupid because he hasn't actually been Superman, but I would just love to somehow get Nick Cage.
I knew it.
He played Superman in like one of the animated DC things that came out. So yeah, because he was in Teen Titans Go to the Movies, and then he was in one of the other animated things. So
well, there you go.
There you go. He's canon.
The other answer that we joked about a lot in the writers' room was having Jerry Seinfeld play Jor-El. Krypton's gone. What are you doing here?
Yeah. What's the deal with Krypton?
It exploded, Clark. We're all dead.
That's the ultimate definition of sassy dad. So there you go.
Yeah.
I will give you guys bonus points if you ever get anyone from Smallville. Just putting it out there.
There you go.
What is a crucial episode for both Clark, Jimmy, and Lois, individually this season that fans should be looking out for?
I mean, I think this season we kind of have different episodes that are crucial for them. Like each character, especially Lois and Clark, are going to have big turning points. And so there's kind of a Lois-centric episode that you're going to know which one it is when we get there. A lot of the back half is very Clark Superman-centric. And, Jimmy is getting his moments to shine, especially in the middle of the season. So I think each character gets a spotlight and a spotlight-like episode, essentially.
The middle's the big turning point, though, right? From basically from episode 4, the story starts to turn. Our characters start to get challenged in ways they weren't in season 1. Yeah. And the challenge kind of runs Jimmy, Lois, Clark.
Yeah.
And then back again, runs that way, and then the other way.
I mean, this is the season where we're most testing their bonds of like love and friendship, I would say. And so a lot of the episodes are going to be revolving around that and the follow-up from that.
I love seeing Jimmy as this media king influencer that we've never seen before. What are you guys using in terms of inspiration from the real world in terms of influencer trends to really craft what he is like in this universe? Because I'm thinking are they gonna do self-commentary on how influencers are these days? Is he gonna be the ideal influencer that we should have? So where's the Flame world going? Flame Bird, maybe.
I'm going to be honest, for me, it was way more about Silver Age Jimmy than anybody real. And it was less than how would the real world inform Jimmy Olsen? It was what shape would that maniac take in something more like our current reality? So I guess it's less trying to think of Jimmy Olsen as an influencer and trying to think of what he would become in a world with influencers, if that makes sense. That was what it was about for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was more coming at it from, okay, if you were 20 and stupid, as we all were at one point, and somebody gave you millions of dollars, how would you waste it?
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for there to be a scene where he does a weird TikTok dance or something just to kind of poke a little fun about it. So, sorry, Brendan, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just saying in our version of Superman's the world's first superhero. Jimmy Olsen's the world's first influencer.
There we go.
So, I feel we're just having fun with it. I don't think there's an ideal influencer. I think the ideal for the influencers is
careful.
Yeah,
careful. Stay on target.
Always be nice.
There we go.
We all aspire to always be nice.
Always be nice.
About everyone.
The Brendan Clawher way.
Be Superman. Let him do that.
Jimmy will challenge Mike Tyson to a prize fight, though. By the end.
I didn't know that was a thing until yesterday, and I'm this really? Cannot.
It's amazing.
All of his millions are going to hospital bills.
Yeah.
It's all Turtle Boy all the way through. That's all.
Heck yeah. And before I let you guys go, any other general teases you guys can give us about season 2 for our Screen Rant readers?
I am really excited for everyone to encounter Krypton along with Clark Kent, a place that we believe no longer existed. It's coming. It's going to be dramatic. And I just can't wait for everybody to meet it.
I'm excited for, I think season 1 was a lot of fun, but I think season 2 is fun and very emotional. I think we're putting Clark, Lois, and Jimmy through the ringer in every way. It's not just physical challenges, but boy, their emotional journeys and their emotional arcs are really in the forefront. So if you want to see more Superman getting punched and then being sad, this is the season for you.
And boy, is there punching. I'm excited for space and fights.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited for space. Yeah. To Josie's point, though, we emotionally abused Clark in season 1. In season 2, no one is safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see how it is. I will bring the tissues. I will be ready for it. But guys, thank you so much. I love the show so much. Start working on season 3 already. I'm like, I'm by the time we get to the summer, I'm like, I'm not waiting another year. I want it now. So keep up the great work and have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
I will talk to them.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, Revenge. There is another like you. We are running out of time.